In the Bleak Midwinter by Christina Rossetti, 1830 to 1894. In the bleak midwinter, frosty wind made moan. Earth stood hard as iron, water like a stone. Snow had fallen, snow on snow, snow on snow. In the bleak midwinter, long ago. Our God, heaven cannot hold him, nor earth sustain. Heaven and earth shall flee away when he comes to reign. In the bleak midwinter, a stable place sufficed. The Lord God Almighty, Jesus Christ. Enough for him whom cherubim worship day and night, breastful of milk and a manger full of hay. Enough for him whom angels fall before. The ox and ass and camel which adore. Angels and archangels may have gathered there. Cherubim and seraphim thronged through the air, but only his mother in her maiden bliss worship the beloved with the kiss. What can I give him, poor as I am? If I were a shepherd, I would bring a lamb. If I were a wise man, I would do my part. Yet what can I give him? Give him my heart. Okay, I'm sorry about the singing, but that's how it's supposed to go. This is the carol in the Bleak Midwinter. This is by Christina Rossetti. She was one of probably the most famous female poet in of Victorian times. But she's also famous for this Christmas carol, which is still sung today, and it's still very popular. She is one of the pre-Raphaelites. Let's see. What's it about? Well, this poem, this hymn, is about the birth of Jesus. So, in the bleak midwinter, frosty wind may moan. So it's the middle of winter, and the frosty cold winds are blowing. Earth stood hard as iron, water like a stone. So the earth is frozen like iron, and water is frozen solid like a stone as well. And snow had fallen, snow on snow, snow on snow. So there's snow everywhere in the bleak midwinter long ago. So this is in the middle of winter, and this is supposed to be the 25th of December. Our God, heaven cannot hold him, nor earth sustain. So I think this is saying that heaven cannot hold the power and the glory. This is the religious backbone of this. That heaven and earth shall flee away when he comes to reign. So when he comes to reign, then heaven and earth is not relevant. In the bleak midwinter, a stable place sufficed. So here she's putting emphasis on the fact that the conditions of birth of the baby Jesus were as lowly as you can get. There was nothing about pomp and circumstance and majesty. So it was just a very, very humble place. And then this last line, this is just worshipping God, Lord God Almighty, Jesus Christ. Enough for him. So these conditions were enough for him. He didn't need anything else. Whom cherubim, these are like little cherub angels, who the cherubim with little wings worship day and night. A breast full of milk from his mother, and a manger full of hay. Well, the manger is the place where he was born, and the manger is the place where he was sleeping. Enough for him whom angels fall before, the ox and ass and camel which adore. So this humble place was enough for him. He doesn't need all of the things of the world, all of the worldly things. This is the person whom even angels adore, and all of the animals adore him as well. Angels and archangels may have gathered there. Cherubim and seraphim thronged the air. So all of these angels and archangels and different types of holy creatures were thronged, were there in massive numbers. But his mother only, in her maiden bliss, worshipped the beloved with a kiss. So there are many, many people there to worship him, but the only person that mattered to him, that was important to him, was his mother, who was in pure happiness at the birth of her baby, and she worshipped him by giving him a kiss. And then she says, what can I give him, poor as I am? So I don't have anything that's suitable to give as a person like that. If I were a shepherd, I would bring a lamb. A shepherd would bring the lamb, and the shepherds brought lambs. And if I were a wise man, I would do my part. So I'm not able to do what the wise man would do. I haven't got gold and frankincense and myrrh. I haven't got lambs. I haven't got gold and frankincense or myrrh. Yes, what can I give him? I'll give him my heart. So the only thing to give him is to love him. And this is this carol by Christina Rossetti, In the Bleak Midwinter.